Check out what this automation can do. With this automation, you could load files into a Google Drive folder, set a schedule when you want this automation to run, and forget about it. The automation will run through and post those videos to Instagram Reels with AI generated captions and AI generated hashtags based on the schedule that you set. I'm going to show you how to build this one from scratch, setting up the make scenario, running through all the modules one by one. But there are a couple things you're going to need to get this one finished. I have some tutorials in my school community. If you want to check those out there, I walk you through setting up your Google Drive connection, your OpenAI connection, and your Facebook Meta connection to get your Instagram modules set up. And I have the link to my school community in the description of this video. You can head over there, check those out. Otherwise, if you want to figure it out as we go, let's get into the build. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is jump into your make.com account. If you don't have make.com, I have the link to it in the description of this video. You can click on that link, set up your free account with make.com and get started. So the next thing I'm going to do is come up here to create a new scenario. Right away, name the scenario. You can name it whatever you want, and I'll name mine Post Reels Demo. We can set up our first module. Click the big plus button. We get these list of module options here. Any module you need to find, you can type down here in the search bar to find it. The first one we're going to use is Google Drive. I can type in Google and find Google Drive. So it'll come up with a few options. Anytime you are selecting a new module, just try and click this first one. This is the main one, and we'll come up with all of the options for those modules. So what we want to do in this first module is watch files in a folder. Click on that. And now we'll need to set up a Google Drive connection. This process is a bit involved to set up your Google Drive connection in Make. I have a tutorial for this process in the school community. You can click on the link in the description of this video, head over to school, join the community, and find all my supplementary tutorials on how to get these little things done that are part of the automation process. So if you want to figure it out on your own, you're going to click this add button, follow the online help right here. Make.com has a lot of excellent resources on setting up these connections. That's how I learned, just following the online help. So once you have that Google Drive connection set up, we can fill out the rest of this information, come down here and navigate to my Google Drive folder that I want to be using. So this is my Google Drive folder, and I can choose the files and folders that I want to look for. So let's take a look at my actual Google Drive. So here we are in my Drive folder, and inside my Drive, I have a folder called Automation Dump. Inside of Automation Dump, I have a folder called YouTube Demos. And inside of YouTube Demos, I have a folder called Post to IG and a folder called Processed. Inside of my Post to IG folder, I have a folder for videos and a folder for images. So this is the folder structure that we're going to navigate through. You can set up your own folder structure, something you can remember. However you have your files organized on Google Drive, set up something that is dedicated to automation so that you are not accidentally automating files you don't want to. So let's take a look at the make scenario. I'm going to navigate to those folders. I'll click here. There's my automation dump folder. Inside of Automation Dump, I have YouTube Demos, and inside of YouTube Demos, I have Post to IG, and inside of Post to IG, I have the video folder. So this is the folder that I will drop those video clips I want to be automated, and set the limit to 1. We only want to process 1 video every time this automation runs. Click OK, and we can leave this from now on. Click OK. Now we can click the plus to drag out another module. But before we do that, I'll come down and click Save. Now go ahead, click the plus, create a new module. The next module is going to be Google Drive, and we're going to download a file. You can click into this screen and drag around this entire window. You can hold Alt on the keyboard, Option on the Mac to zoom in and out so you can see everything that you're working with and maneuver around your workspace. So here we are on the second Google Drive module. My same connection to Google Drive will pop up here. We're going to find the file ID, and it's going to be this option, this file ID. Click OK. Click the plus. The next module is going to be Discord. We want to send a message. Okay, so a lot of people have asked me why I use Discord in this step. What is the point of the Discord? We are using Discord as a hosting service to host our media. Any video files, images, or images you may want to post as Instagram carousels, we can host on Discord. Let's take a look at the actual Instagram module for a second. I'm going to jump into my other make scenario. And if we look at the Instagram for Business API requirements here, we can see these are all the video requirements that the Instagram API needs to be able to post to Instagram. All right, so first of all, your videos have to meet these minimum requirements. If your videos do not meet these requirements, then the Instagram API will not post your videos. So you need to make sure that when you export your videos, you are meeting these requirements. And this section down here, this is what we're concerned with. We need a video that has a public URL. We cannot host our videos on Google Drive or Dropbox. So we need to figure out a workaround for that. So you can use any hosting service to post your images and videos, get a public URL, and then grab that URL so that Instagram can use it. We, in this step, are using Discord to host our videos and get that public URL so that we can post to Instagram. Let's jump back into our scenario here. So we have the Discord module. We're going to need to set up the Discord connection. This is a slightly involved process to set up a Discord server with a dedicated automation channel. So if you don't have Discord and don't know how to set that up, you can jump into my school community. I have the tutorial on setting up your Discord account, the dedicated server, and the dedicated channel for automation. If you have Discord or want to figure it out on your own, you can check out the online help. You'll just click this add button to create a new connection and follow that online help. Once you have your Discord connection set up, we can find that channel that you want for automation. So let's just take a look at my Discord real quick. This is my Discord server. This is my automation channel. This is where my media will get posted through, and we can grab that URL. So we have this automation channel here, and we can find that channel in the make module. Jump back into make, let's find that channel ID. It's going to be automation. And now we have to send a message. We need to send some kind of text. We'll click into this box. The message we're going to send is the name from Google Drive. Click that. Next, click show advanced settings. Scroll down. We need to add a file, so we can choose add item, and that Google Drive download a file automatically pops up in there, so we can click OK. Now the Discord module will give you this little warning. If you click into that, you'll see these values must not be empty. You can cancel that, click into Discord, then just click OK, and that will clear out those little warnings there. Now we can create the next module. Click the plus. This is going to be Cloud Convert. You can type in Cloud Convert. We want to convert a file. Now, same thing, we'll have to set up connections. So I'm going to click add, choose the connection type, Cloud Convert API key. I'll name my new connection, Reels Demo. You can name it whatever you want. And for the API key, we're going to have to head over to Cloud Convert and set up a profile. So once you're in Cloud Convert, you can create your profile, come into your account settings, and under authorization, you can find this section for API keys. Click that. Then click create new API key. You can name your key whatever you want. I'll name mine Reels Demo. Then you want to add these scopes here. Once you have these scopes, we can click create, and it will generate your API key. This entire string of numbers is your API key. You want to keep this safe, write it down, save it. It's only going to be shown to you one time, so you make sure that you copy this and save it somewhere. After this video, I'm going to delete my API key, so this one is just a temporary one for me, but you will save this API key for your Cloud Convert. So I'm going to copy this entire string of numbers, come back into make, and paste that entire string into this API key section here, then click save. Now that'll set up our new connection to Cloud Convert so we can continue on. For the input file, we're going to import a file from URL. For URL, we're going to find that from Discord. Again, we're hosting our media on Discord to get that URL. So I'm going to drop down the attachments and find the URL. Scroll down for the format. Say, I don't know the input format or the output format. We're converting the video into an MP3. We're taking the audio of the video, converting it into MP3 so we can get the transcription. So we need to find MP3. For the file name, we can use that same file name from Google Drive, choose name. And for export options, we want to download a file, yes. Click OK. For the next module, click the plus. We're going to add an HTTP module. We can type in HTTP get a file. In the URL, we're going to add the temporary URL from Cloud Convert. Then click OK. Click the plus, create a new module. This will be OpenAI ChatGPT. We want to use ChatGPT Whisper to create a transcription. Now here you'll need to set up your OpenAI connection. You can click add, follow the online help. Again, make.com has excellent online help to get this set up. I do have the tutorial on how to set up your OpenAI connection in my school community. You can jump over there, watch the tutorial on how to set that up and get your API key for ChatGPT. This is going to be different than your regular ChatGPT account. If you're paying for ChatGPT, you will also need to create an OpenAI account where you can access the API and the API keys. So once you have that connection set up, we can come down, choose this HTTP get a file option. For the prompt, just say transcribe this audio, click OK. Going to right click on this module, rename it and name it get transcription. Now, same thing here, saying these values must not be empty. Let's just click into the ChatGPT module, click OK, and those little warnings will go away. Now we can click the plus to create a new module. This next module will be ChatGPT to create a completion. That same connection will pop up in here. We want to choose the model, choose the GPT-4o mini system. And for the max completion tokens, we can delete that out, leave it blank. For messages, click add message, message 1. For the role, we'll choose the user. And for the text content, you can type in what I have here. It's going to be quotation mark followed by the text from the get transcription module, comma, then scroll down and choose the name from Google Drive, then close quotation marks. Scroll down, we'll add another message, click add message. For the role, we'll choose assistant, and for the text content, you can paste in what I have here. There it is. I'll make it bigger so you can see it. Copy that. You can pause the video, type it out, or if you're like me and will not do that, you can take a screenshot of the text here, jump over to ChatGPT, drop that screenshot in there and say, write out this text so I can copy and paste it. There we go. ChatGPT will write out the text. You can copy that and paste it into this box here. Once you've done that, click OK. We can click the plus, create a new module. This is going to be finally Instagram for Business. We're going to create a reel post. Now, this is probably the most involved connection process out of any of these modules I set up. Setting up your Meta Business Suite connection for Facebook. Pretty involved process going through all of those steps to set that up. You can click add, follow the online help, get that set up. Otherwise, I do also have that tutorial in the school community. You can jump over there, watch my tutorial on setting that up, and I break it all down for you so you can follow along with those steps. Once you have your connection set up and your page selected, then we can continue on. We could add in the video URL here. This is going to be, again, from Discord. We want that public URL from Discord. So we'll drop down attachments, find the URL. For the caption, we're going to choose the result from ChatGPT, and you can choose to share your video to your main feed or say no, that will only post it to your Reels section and not your profile grid. Click OK. And finally, for the last module, click the plus. It's going to be Google Drive. This is a sort of quality of life cleanup module here. We're going to be moving the automated file out of the automation folder. What we're going to do here is move a file or folder. This is my same Google Drive connection. We want to move a file. For the file ID, scroll down and choose that same file ID from Google Drive, file ID. Then I can navigate to that folder I want these files moved to. So it's in my automation dump folder. Inside of automation dump, it's going to be inside of YouTube demos, and inside of YouTube demos, it's going to be the processed folder. Click OK. And that is it. We are set up here. Right away, come down, click save. We did a ton of work on this automation. And while we're here, we can come down and flip on this automation. So if I flip it on, we can set the schedule. I'm going to choose to run my scenario on days of the week. And I've already selected my days of the week here. I want this to run on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:57 p.m. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:57 Phoenix time, this automation will run. Pull one video from that folder and post it to Instagram, then move that same video out of that folder and into a processed folder. So again, you can load up your video folder with as many videos as you want. The scenario will run and only grab one video at a time and post it based on that schedule that you set. So we can go ahead and test this one. Let's make sure I do have some videos in that Google Drive folder. I'll jump over there, and I do have some videos ready to go, ready to be tested. Let's use this one right here, revolutionizing video content with AI. If we want to trigger this one manually, what we can do is come down here to this first module, right click on it, click choose where to start, choose manually, and we want to use this file right here, this one, revolutionizing visual content with AI. I'll select that, click OK. Let's jump over to my Instagram account. This is my place to make things, so we can see these are the videos I have in here in the Reels section. So when that one comes through, it will be the fourth video. We can test that out. Let's jump back into Make. Now, we've got this one primed, ready to go. What we can do to trigger it manually is come down here, click run once. We can see this one run through. It's downloading from Google Drive, posting to Discord. Now we're in Cloud Convert, converting that video into an MP3. Okay, we're just about done posting to Instagram. Once that is finished posting, there it goes. We are moving it to the process folder. So we can jump over to my Instagram. I'll refresh this page and we can see this fourth one right here. This is the one that was just posted. And we have the AI generated caption with the AI generated hashtags. Excellent. Looks really good. So let's now check if that video moved out of that folder and into the process folder. So I'm going to jump over to Google Drive. We can see that video has moved out of my video folder. We'll go back, check the process folder, and here it is, revolutionizing visual content with AI in my processed folder. So I'll come back into Make, save the automation, and that one is finished. So that's it for this one. Congratulations on your new Instagram Reels poster. I look forward to seeing what you guys are posting with this, how you're using it. You can always message me in the school group and let me know how things are going. I'm always interested in seeing what kind of content you guys are posting and how you're using my automations. Feel free to reach out and show me your content. I always like seeing new stuff. And likewise, if you want me to help you diagnose any problems you ran into while building this automation, feel free to join the school group. I'm active on there answering questions. You can book a one-on-one call with me and we can diagnose any issues you might be having with this build. So I look forward to seeing you in the group, and I will see you in the next one.